If I take damage and I don't have any rings, that's it. I need to make sure I have some. Those enemies look like they're guarding that cage. It seems I'll need to defeat them first. Those enemies look like they're guarding that door. Let's start by getting rid of them. Looks like I need to wipe out the enemies. Psychokinesis can grab bullets and send them flying right back. Psycho Shock works against groups of enemies and can paralyze them. If I can paralyze them, I can grab them all with my psychokinesis and throw them. I can't grab Vulcan cannon shots, but I can block them with my psychokinesis. I can grab missiles with my psychokinesis and throw them back to make them explode near the enemy. I can't grab lasers with my psychokinesis. It looks like I can only avoid them. I've got to watch out for charging attacks. I need to dodge, then counterattack. Normal attacks won't work while the shields are in place. I've got to attack when the defenses are lowered. If I can take out the one giving orders, the rest of them will go down too. I can grab attacks from flying mechs with my psychokinesis and counterattack. Attacks are ineffective with the barriers in place. I need to attack when the defenses are lowered. If that lookout mech finds me, it'll be a pain. I'd better take it out first. I can't attack enemies I can't see. I'll have to wait till they show themselves. I can use my psychokinesis to grab that robot's bombs and throw them back. Its armor looks pretty tough. I might be able to flip it over and then attack. Taking out its legs will paralyze it. Then I can grab it with my psychokinesis. If I dodge the drill attack, I can grab it with my psychokinesis when it's stuck in the ground. When both arms are gone, I can attack it and knock it over. That's my chance to grab it with my psychokinesis. I'd better watch out. Those things will crawl along the walls and ceiling, then jump suddenly. I can grab that flying monster's attacks with my psychokinesis and counterattack. When it opens its mouth, that's my chance. I've got to dodge, then counterattack. I need to watch it if he goes underground. He'll suddenly burst out to attack. The core of the head is his weak point. That's when I must attack.
If you're hit when you don't have any rings, you're done for. So watch how many you have left. Those enemies are involved with that cage somehow, it seems. In any case, let's try defeating them first. It seems those enemies are involved with that door somehow. In any case, let's try defeating them first. You need to defeat all the enemies. You can't grab Vulcan cannon shots, but you can block them with your psychokinesis. You can use your psychokinesis to grab missiles and throw them back to make them explode near the enemy. Psychokinesis has no effect against lasers. Looks like you can only avoid them. Be careful. They'll charge in suddenly. Dodge the attack and counterattack. Regular attacks are ineffective while the shields are in place. Attack when the defenses are lowered. If you defeat the one issuing orders, then you can defeat everyone at once. You can use your power to grab attacks from flying mechs and counterattack. Attacks are useless while the barriers are in place. The only chance to attack is while the defenses are lowered. There'll be trouble if you're discovered by that lookout mech. Defeat it before it notices you. You can't attack enemies you can't see. Counterattack the moment they show themselves. You can use your psychokinesis to toss back that robot's bombs. Regular attacks are ineffective against its shell. How about flipping it over? If you take out its legs, it will be paralyzed. That's your chance to use your psychokinesis. If you dodge the drill attack, grab it with your psychokinesis as it's stuck in the ground. When it's lost both arms, attacking it will knock it over. Then grab hold of it with your psychokinesis. Those things will crawl along the walls and ceilings, then jump on you. So be careful. You can use your power to grab the attacks of that flying monster and counterattack. Your only chance is when it opens its mouth. Dodge, then counterattack. If he dives underground, be careful. He'll suddenly burst out to attack. His weak point is the core of the head. Attack him there when you can see it.
If you take damage, you'll lose your rings. Or if you don't have any rings, it's over. Be careful, okay? Those enemies are guarding that cage. Let's defeat them first. Those enemies are guarding that door. Let's get rid of them first. Looks like you have to defeat the enemies. You can't grab Vulcan cannon shots, but you can block them with your psychokinesis. You can use your psychokinesis to grab missiles and throw them back to attack the enemy. Psychokinesis doesn't work against lasers. When they shoot, just avoid them. Watch out for their charge. After dodging the attack, counterattack. Attacks are useless while the shields are in place. Attack when the defenses are down. If you take out the one giving orders, then you can beat everyone at once. You should be able to grab that flying robot's attacks with your power, right? Attacks won't work with the barriers in place. Attack when the defenses are lowered. That robot's probably a lookout. If it sees you, things could get messy. You can't attack enemies you can't see. You need to attack the instant they show themselves. You can use your psychokinesis to grab and throw that robot's bombs. It looks like regular attacks won't get through its armor. Try flipping it over and attacking. If you take out its legs, it will be paralyzed. Then use your psychokinesis to grab it. If you dodge the drill attack, you can use your psychokinesis to grab it while it's stuck in the ground. When it's lost both arms, attacking it will knock it over. Then grab it with your psychokinesis. Those things will crawl along the walls and ceilings, then jump on you, so be careful. You should be able to grab that flying monster's attacks with your power, right? Attack when its mouth is open. If that robot dives underground, watch out. He'll suddenly burst out to attack. The core of his head is his weak point. When you see it, attack.